Hi everyone, welcome back to Reborn Hygge. It's been a while since I've gone live. Just a bunch of life stuff, I guess. And plus I was waiting for this guy. I got a little pile of clothes right here that I was trying to see what size fits him best, what looks best on him. By just putting up some colors up against him. So I wanted to try, I have an outfit in mind, but I just want to lay a few things on top of him up against his complexion so that I can see without having to put anything on him, because I definitely don't want to be changing him in and out of stuff all the time. So I've been watching, I'm just going to wait for people to come on. I know it's Saturday, people are probably out and about, there's graduations. I know I had one yesterday. One of my daughters graduated from college yesterday. And then I have another graduation next week for my daughter who is graduating from high school. So yeah, I have a busy schedule basically. I've been really busy. Plus one of my youngest daughter is planning, she's going to, I say this all the time, but she's going to college, she's going away to college in the fall. And she's planning on rushing for a sorority. So we've been busy working on that because it's like a total job application. So we'll see. So I'm going to unwrap him in a minute. I just wanted to show you guys this swaddle. It's so cute. It had a little space theme. I just saw it and I thought it was really cute, so I bought it. Hang on, let me go to my video. So I did want to show him. I've just been so lazy. You don't even know how hard it was for me to try and record a video, a box opening. I was like, should I, shouldn't I? I didn't know if I really wanted to. So there was all that. But then I did record a little box opening for this guy. Hold on, let me put him up a little bit higher, or this a little bit higher. That way we can see him from up above a little bit better. I hope that you guys see him really good there. I wanted to test him out in lighting that was like afternoon in direct light, but not like as late as I had to do my box opening. I waited all day for this box to arrive. Plus he was held in customs forever. There was a problem with the little chocolate, gift that the artist sent with him, and the FDA was holding him back, supposedly, according to DHL. That's what was happening. I don't know. I've never had that problem before, because if you've ordered from DHL, if you've received a doll yourself from DHL ever, from Europe, it usually takes like a day and a half to 2 days to get here. So yeah, I don't know what that was about, but he's home and we were ready to give up. We were thinking like, okay, why don't we just, because they had, customs had threatened to just, like, if we didn't provide them, we try to provide them with everything they could possibly ask. Everything they were asking for, we were giving to them. But then it seemed like every time we gave them something, they just asked more questions, and it was just really frustrating. It was a lot of back and forth with the with customs, and for the most part in the US, when we receive parcels from overseas, from Europe or anywhere in the world, we don't, for the most part, we don't pay tariffs or any customs fees, like import fees. But I have, in my experience, I have experienced only with DHL, which I do really like their service because they're super fast. So that's really efficient for me. I like super fast. We don't want our dolls sitting around in boxes in airports or, runways somewhere, or in a belt somewhere. I don't know where they keep everything. But so, for the most part, you don't pay tariffs. Like, not with DHL though. My experience with DHL is every time I get a doll from Europe and the sender sends through, uses DHL, I always have to pay a custom fee. This was probably the highest custom import fee that I've ever paid, But I'm gonna say, like, for 95% of the time that I've ordered dolls from Europe that have not shipped through DHL, there have been tariffs. There have not been tariffs. So just something to keep in mind. I mean, for the most part, I like DHL because they're so fast and they have like an in-house custom department. But you have to pay a tariff. So that's the exchange. You either get them really quick and then you pay the tariff, or you do USPS, which I don't really like either because it always takes forever. But I've never had to pay a tariff with USPS. And then there's UPS. I've also never had to pay tariffs or import fees with USPS. I mean, with UPS either. Anyway, so here's this little guy. He is the full body silicone Pulsion. He is a big boy, really big boy. Hi, my little world. Yes, you can listen. Just have a listen. I have a pile of clothes here. I was like grabbing things. I'm like, you know what? I want to change him. I put a t-shirt on him the other day, but I took that off because I wanted to see him in something else. But here he is. The little Joey diaper fits him kind of nice because he has a nice narrow waist and a small booty. It's not too, he's not too bootylicious, but so that fits him fine. This is one of my favorite shirts I got from Zara, or however people are saying it these days. I got this from Zara, or Sada, a long time ago. Long time ago. It's just one of my favorite shirts. I thought it was really cute. It's one that I've just never gone around to selling, and I don't want to. Sometimes some of the older things I hang on to because they're just so cute, and they just don't make it like they don't make things anymore like they used to. Like they did in the olden days, the days of yore. This one says Silly Goose on it. It has a little goose on it. I've put it on quite a few dolls. So thank you. Me too. I'm happy for me too, because I was like, been talking about, you know, vinyls and silicones, and I'm just getting like I haven't really been inspired by any vinyl dolls that have come out. It's just, I'm just not feeling it, you know. There, I zoomed in a little bit. Hopefully you guys can see them really good. And so luckily, things happen a certain way in a, you know, the timing was right, the money was there, the doll was right, the opportunity just presented itself perfectly, and, you know, and he's here. So this guy is actually kind of big. Let me grab his COA and stuff. So I'm going to open up the goodies that the artist sent with him. In his box opening, I already showed the adorable photo album. Gosh, everything about this guy is so realistic. The most, hands down, the most realistic baby that I've ever owned. Katie also owns a doll by this artist, by the sculptor and the same artist, by the artist who sculpted him, the artist who painted him. You guys are probably familiar with that little girl is Ria, but she calls her Emmy. He doesn't have a name. Well, his sculpt name is Pulsion, and for a long time when I was expecting him and when he was being created, because he's a prototype, but it was a loose custom kind of, because once the artist determined who she was going to sell to, she did allow me some input on how he was going to look. So I'm not taking any credit for how beautiful he's painted or anything like that. She just, you know, asked me. Most of the time prototypes don't come with any of, like, the artists are not going to care about the input from anyone. You know, they just create how they see fit, that how they feel the doll should look. But Daniela works a little bit different. And I'm not going to say that's going to be every scenario for her, but it was for this one. So I feel very honored that she would be open to anything that I had to say. Of course, I pick everything from her own portfolio, like details and stuff from her own portfolio. But it was really nice to be involved in even if it's like a fraction of a way on how he was gonna turn out. So where is our babies? Are double studio siblings, literally. Yes, yeah, we do. We usually have the same, like from similar art, from the same artist. So okay, so Paulchen, oh, sorry about the light. He is, okay, I'm looking at his legs here, how they bend. Okay. So probably, so the artist who painted him, who painted him, installed the armatures in his legs. So he has armatures in his legs. And he has armatures in his arms as well. I'll just stretch this one out. So if I want to give him a baby's big stretch, there's baby's big stretch. I'm going to take his shirt off. So it's going to be kind of the details video. Just sit back, relax, have a listen, take a look. So this is the COA from the sculptor. She's Ulrika Gall. She is my favorite artist, sculptor for silicone dolls. I know she also makes whatchamacallit, vinyl babies, but I don't see too many of her vinyl babies out and about and around. So, but mostly she sticks to the sculpting silicones. Look at him. He's got this cute little bottom lip pout. He also has a tongue. It's in there, but it's shy. I'm afraid to tug at it, but it's in there. In fact, I believe one of the pictures that she sent along with Paulchen has his tongue sticking out. You see? So cute. He takes a pacifier, but I gotta go and get some of that jelly, petroleum jelly, like well, you guys know what kind, the KY. Oh, this one's so cute. Look at his tongue right there. So that I can use his bottle. With my other dolls, their mouths were open a little bit wider, so, but this one, it's not, so I don't really want to force it. But there's his tongue, it's in there. I don't really want to force it, so if I'm going to do something like that, I'm going to be careful. I'm going to use some KY jelly for that. Hi, One Sleeping Angel. Don't you just love, I love his little bottom pouty lip. I don't know, I think the camera's picking it up, but do you guys see his little cleft chin? He has a little dimple on his chin. I love that. I've always wanted a child with like a dimple on his chin. I just like dimples on guys, and especially like if they have a dimple on their chin, I just think it's so cute. A little dimple. We're not talking like a Peter Griffin dimple or whatever. I'm just talking about like a little dimple like his. It's just this cute little dimple, and probably only comes out when he does his little pout like that, but it's so cute. I was noticing him the other night. I was taking a nice look with the time. I haven't really had a lot of downtime to be able to enjoy him, but I was looking at his ears and I was like, wow, his ears are sculpted so beautifully. So yeah, there's a lot to love about this guy. He is definitely a chunk. His paperwork here says, I don't have the whatchamacallit, the conversion, but he's 54 centimeters which I believe is like 20 and a half, maybe 21 inches, somewhere about that. 20 and a half inches. I don't remember what we converted that to, Katie. Remember you were telling me? And then he's 3,900 grams, so he's like about 8.5 pounds. So he is a big boy. He's a big boy. Okay. I had another by Joanna Gomez. I had a full body silicone. I can't even remember the name of the sculpt anymore, but he was like the first silicone I bought. He was also 8 pounds, but his sculpting was different. It was different. And plus he had a ball jointed head, which I didn't really like that much. I prefer it to be fused like that, like this. He's a chonk, yeah, for sure. So I don't remember the conversion, but that's about, so he's a big newborn. Like, I'm sure any of you guys who have had like a large baby, most of my daughters were born kind of petite. But I remember when I gave birth to my last daughter, and the nurses were all talking about how there was like this 11-pound baby that was born the same day as my daughter when we were in the hospital. And I was like, oh my gosh, I totally want to see that, that 11-pound baby. I want to see. And that's what he reminds me of. He's just a chunk. So everyone who's held him in my house, every time I put them, because they've seen my other silicones and my reborns and stuff, but when they hold him, they're just so surprised and his weighting. It's not like an overwhelming weight, okay? I'm not talking like 9 pounds, 10 pounds where, wow, you can really feel the heavy silicone. This is like a more, he's just weighted nicely. So it's very comforting, the feel of his weight in your arms. So, and that kind of took everyone by surprise because like I said, they've been used to my smaller silicones. I do have another silicone, full body silicone by Ulrika. He's also a prototype by a different artist. So, and I've tried to sell him. I've had a little bit of paint issues with that one, but I think I'm just gonna keep him because Ulrika dolls are really rare. Tristan is absolutely a very beautiful sculpt. And so I've had some work done on him because I had to, but this is like, that doll is a couple years old. Hold on, let me find where I put the other outfit. So he's wearing this little Joey. I want to try, just because I want to see what it looks like on him. I don't like the chevrons, like the polka dots better. Let me do the polka dots. What did I do? Okay, so we'll put that. So, yeah, so he's big. He's a big guy. He's a nice weight. I mean, and it's, okay, I can't say enough. You guys can see it for yourself right now. His coloring is just absolutely amazing. Okay, like I mean, I'm trying to present it as best as I possibly can, but, and his sculpting is amazing too. So he's not like a very readily available kit, thank goodness. That was something I really wanted to avoid. Is because silicone, you're paying so much money, and the way that I collect, for me, what I like is I like to have something that is a lot of people are not going to see out there. I like it to be as realistic, as close as realistic as possible to having a real baby, because unless they're twins, you know, you're not going to see like 70 of them or 50 or 20 or 25 of them. So I feel like the small number, it was like one of the bigger attractions of owning a doll by this artist. He's 21.3 inches and he's, yeah, so there you have it. So he's 21.3 inches. So seriously guys, he can wear, as I'm finding out, as I've been trying to put stuff on him, I'm looking at some things that I have and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is just going to be too small for him. Like, I'm just, I don't know. I feel like he can fit in a 0 to 3. It would, a large newborn, I would call him a large newborn. And so 0 to 3 will look a little bit baggy on him, but yeah, look at him. He's just so gorgeous. Look at his face. So I just wanted to have something that wasn't like owning a reborn, where you'll see hundreds of them all over the place and then everyone's dressing them the exact same way. It affects the way I feel about my doll when that happens. So, I mean, it happened with my bear too. Like I got a bear done and then somebody went to the exact same artist, got the exact same sculpt and went to the exact same, and requested the same thing. So of course the dolls were going to look similar. So that kind of affects, how I collect, how I feel about my collecting, because I try to collect to be as unique as possible for myself, how I feel, because I'm taking pictures and I'm making videos, so it's important to me. That doesn't have to be the way anybody else collects. It's just for me. So I think one of the reasons silicone editions were so costly was the fact that they were supposed to be small. Exactly. Thank you. That was so well put. Thank you, my little world. Yeah, that's another thing. You're paying so much when you get a silicone. I mean, just the kit alone usually is very expensive, a blank kit, and so you're paying so much, and it's disheartening, because if you're collecting and you're agreeing to pay that much because you want to have something unique, then of course, then it's going to feel not as unique anymore. And then on top of that, you're like, oh my gosh, you're paid so much. So that is, I'm going to change this diaper. That really affects me. Okay. Like I said, I'm only talking about myself. Everyone has their little idiot, the way they collect, the way they want to do things. And that's just the way I want to do it. It's not right for everybody, but it's right. It feels right for me. I personally love that Maria is one of 8 worldwide. Yes. I don't know how many in this edition. I know there was a few prototypes out there. Ulrika usually calls them prototypes, but she's not actually making them available as blank kits. So, I mean, this is just my observation from what I've seen, like when she made Tristan and when she made other ones of their dolls. They're called prototypes. Like he is a prototype, and she's offering, but you can't really buy because she doesn't want to ship to the US. She's not really selling to the US market. She is very meticulous about handpicking the artist that's going to do the prototypes for her. I think all of them are European. I believe there's no Americans making them. Most of them are German. So that's like right up my alley. Yeah, I'll pay a little bit more, but I kind of just want to enjoy less. So, yeah, so that was my thought around this. Plus he was gorgeous. So like I said, everything just came into place nicely. Look at that gorgeous hair. So gorgeous. So, let me just leave him. I'm actually going to try on one of the Amazing Baby diapers on him because I want to see how it looks. Because this is the little Joey. And then we will... This one usually tends to be a little bit bulkier, but that's okay. Oh, I might be able to take I have 2 of the inserts in the diaper right now, but I might be able to take one out. Yeah, I knew that was going to be better. This has Velcro, or what they call hook and loop. There we go. It looks just fine on him. This was also in the newborn size. He is so amazingly painted. I love his coloring. I do not think we should be ashamed to wish for smaller editions when paying so much money. Vinyl and silicone editions are supposed to be different, right? Yes. I agree. Thanks for saying that. I like the other one on him too. Orion Creature says, what a sweet face he has. Thank you. Yeah, doesn't he look adorable? He's so newborn looking. Oh, so the kit actually came just like this, right? With no armatures. So the artist put the armatures in the kit. And she also created the little belly button stump for him. He has 2 closed hands. His little fingers are, but there's no details. I'm not usually a fan of closed fingers, but with this guy, it doesn't even bother me at all. I usually like open hands because I love looking at their long fingers. I just love it. But and there's no way I can turn this one around, so I'll have to take a picture of it sometime. But if you guys can see, he's got a little fist and another little fist, and it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. So that's his diaper. His back is really nice. Let me turn him over a little bit here. He's such a big boy. It's his back. You can see how red his head is. I love his ears, like I said. Just gorgeous ears. Just beautiful, beautiful sculpting on this little guy. I love the his little frown eyebrows, his frowny eyebrows. But I think I am. Look what I grabbed for him. I'm gonna wait for this for summer, Katie, but I grabbed, this is gonna fit him so perfect. I don't think I've ever had a doll that this would fit as perfect as it'll probably fit on him, only because he's a chunkier, because he's a chunk. I've been calling him Haas. That's not what I'm gonna name him, but that's like his little nickname right now, because it was the most natural thing that came out. I was like, oh my gosh, Haas, because he's such a robust little guy. And I don't know, I'm gonna date myself here. I mean, the show came out way before my time. It's my parents' like TV shows. It was funny because my mom knew exactly who I was talking about. But I don't know if you guys know the TV show Bonanza. It was a show in the 60s, I believe, and there was a character who was like this really tall, takes place in like Texas, so like these Texans, you know, cowboys. There's this really tall, robust, gentle giant kind of guy, friendly giant. And his nickname was Haas. So I don't know. So not that he looks like him, but just his robustness made me think of Haas. Howdy Haas, howdy partner. So he's just so cute. For right now, that's just his nickname. I thought I had a name for him. Oh my gosh, it's gonna look, I cannot wait till summer, because I'm gonna be putting this on him. It's one of my favorite. I think it's Gymboree. Like vintage Gymboree. So I did have a name picked out, but I'm not sure about his name now. There are only a few names that I just absolutely love, and I think I've used some of them and used them twice. So, however, somebody did come up with a really nice suggestion just like an hour ago on my Instagram. She suggested the name Canyon, and I kind of like that. It's like, it does sound like robusty, like earthy, man about the survivalist kind of thing, man about the planet, you know. It just sounds, I just like it. So I'm really leaning towards that. And it was kind of a surprise to me, because I tend to go with like kind of Latin names or French names, but I just like the Americana robustness, strong sounding that it is. I really liked it. So it was a really great suggestion. And right now, as I keep saying it and looking at him, I like it. It was such a good, I'm usually pretty good at picking my own names, but that was like the best suggestion I ever heard as far as, you know, name picking. So I kind of like that for him. You guys can let me know what you think. I just think it just sounds nice. So yeah, Canyon, like a canyon, C-A-N-Y-O-N, Canyon. I like that. Kind of naturey, right? Okay, so let me take this away because that's not what I'm going to put on him, because we do have the air on. It's in like the upper 80s, and the reason I tell you about the weather is only because it has to do with what I'm going to put on him. I don't know, does Canyon seem like the kind of kid that would wear bunny slippers only because his mama made him wear bunny slippers? A lot of the stuff that I have, I was looking at it and I'm like, I just don't think that's gonna fit him. And one of them is my favorite little outfits. I need to show it to you before I put anything on him. Oh, dang it. I took it out and I put it away and now I don't know where to put it. So I guess it doesn't matter. I'll show it to you another time. But I just feel like something, oh, here it is. I found it. See, I love Minutus. I got this from Children's Salon a long time ago. Now, the fabric is pretty stretchy. Oh, it might fit him. I'd probably have to put a disposable diaper on with this one. I probably would have to do a disposable diaper. Hi, Lisa. Yes, that was a good name suggestion for him. Yeah, I think so too. I like the, you know how sometimes just things sound like he's the kind of kid that would grow up to be like a rock climber. He's so cute. Oh my goodness, this looks good on him. I might put this on him, but I'd have to put a different diaper with that. Before I put anything on him, I am going to open the adorable, well, I don't know yet. We're gonna find out together. We're gonna open up some things that the artist sent that I didn't get to open in my box opening because I was in a rush. That day that he came, I waited all day. I had to go to work. I left work early because they said he was out for delivery, and I was like, okay, DHL Express usually delivers really early, so I'm gonna be there. And I knew I wanted to record this opening, and then he got there really late. I literally had like an hour or so to do the box opening, or like a half hour, something like that, because that same day I had a photo session for my daughter for her grad pictures, like her little, we did some professional photos for her senior announcements, her graduation announcements. So we had to get to the location for that. So I didn't have that much time, but let's open these now. The artists don't have to do this, but they do. And it's nice when they do. When they send little gifts, and they send the baby off with his own special things. Ooh, let's see what we have here. Oh, mayoral. Oh, this is cute. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. This is for when he goes to work. Definitely he'll need a smaller diaper for this. What size is this? Can you guys see that good? So it's like these overalls, dungaree style, or trousers with suspenders by Mayoral in a beige color. It is a linen fabric. The shirt is also linen. But the shirt is in an off-white color with a crew neck, buttons down the shirt. Really cute. And I could see that the suspenders are detachable. I want to see what size this is. This is 0 to 1 month size, so for 55 centimeters. So I'm sure it'll fit him fine, and we'll find out, but not today. But that's an adorable outfit. Like I said, that's for when he goes into the office or when he goes to church on Sunday. Beautiful. Let's open another little package. The beautiful lavender flowers on the tissue paper and some brown twine around the package. What size clothes does he wear? Yeah, he is bigger than most silicones. However, I don't think he rivals Sylvia Manning's full body silicone. Sylvia Manning has like Jolie, I believe she's like 10 pounds. I think she's even bigger than this one. And I've also seen Doris from DMH. She also makes custom silicones, and I don't know if she still offers them, but I remember she was also offering to do portraits. But it would, I mean, didn't come for cheap, but she was doing portraits. And I know she's been making some really husky, some really big silicone babies that are like 3 to 6 months, I think they look like. This is also a mayoral. I think actually this will fit him just fine. Might be a little snug. It has a little bear with his glasses on it, and it says blah blah on there, and it's in blue. It's a sweatshirt set. Oh, it's actually 2 sweatshirts. This one has it has buttons right here to open up, so you know, easy to go over his head, or if you're like me, you dress them from the bottom up. It makes it easier for me to put his clothes on from the feet first. The other shirt, oh no, this one's a coverall. Ooh, this is a little sleeper. How cute. Oh, I love this. I love the way full body silicones feel when they're in footed sleepers. This one's really, mayoral does not miss any details. Okay, so this is like a wintry outfit. So it's a long sleeve footed coverall. It has all the buttons that unbutton all the way down his left side, the left side of the outfit. It has the polar bear with glasses and a polar bear with a little beanie. It's footed, and just look at that. The fabric on the foot part is a waffle knit, or ribbed, I'm sorry. It's a ribbed jersey knit, ribbed jersey for the feet. Really cute. And it has a crew neck jersey knit collar that matches the bottom of the little feetsies, the feet covers. Adorable, adorable set. Also by Mayoral. Really cute. Oh, this sounds like I know what this is. The artist was like so upset because she wanted things to be a surprise, and because of customs, I had to find out everything that was in there. This is Twinkle Twinkle Baby Collection. I already know what this is because customs spoiled all the fun. This is his first baby toy. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a silver rattle. Wow, it has a beautiful sound to it too. Gorgeous. Let me put it back in the little package. Adorable little keepsake to go with your dolls. Great for photos too. Here's another box. I'm just taking the twine off. Oops. Getting very good over the... Ooh, I should have brought scissors. Let me see if I can untie this though. Okay, I got it to untie. Do you prefer vinyl or silicone? At this point, I can easily say I prefer silicone. I was really looking to enjoy this hobby with something a little bit more unique, and silicone just made sense. This is also in 1 month size. This is adorable. It's like a beautiful like outfit that you would put for like his first photos. It's a knit sweater with again some jam pants with suspenders, but the suspenders on this one are connected to the back. Let me see if this is it's a sweater actually. Well, like it has a collar with a waffle knit collar, Peter Pan collar, with the scalloped edge around the collar. And this one is in 1 month size. That would look cute with some knee-high socks, honestly. Really beautiful. So there was chocolate in the box, I believe. And that's everything. So thank you so much, Daniela, for sending him home with some beautiful, thoughtful gifts. Thank you so much. So I'm going to put on something on him. It's warm. See, I also thought of this, maybe this. It's kind of long sleeve. He looks good in blue, but I don't know if I should put this on him or not. I guess I'll just do this. I'm just gonna do this basic little bodysuit. It has a pointe knit, and it's 0 to 3 months. So I was trying to go, we're gonna see what 0 to 3 months looks like on him. And I'm going to put these rabbit slippers or socks or booties. Well, I call them rabbit because they have bunny ears on them. And the back has like a little white knit with, make it look like a little bunny tail on the back. So I'm gonna put that on him as well. I agree. I'm still in awe over my silicone doll. He looks so real and feels like a baby when I hold him. Yep, I just think, and I haven't been inspired anymore by, oops, I just dropped something. Oh my God. Haven't really been inspired by any sculpts coming out. Which is probably for the best. It's probably for the best. So let's put this on him. I've been enjoying just looking at him. I took some pictures of him at night under like an under the lamp, artificial light, and because it was nighttime, and I sent them to Katie. And I did that because I sent them to Katie, and I wanted her to see that I felt like, I mean, she already knows because she has Rhea by the same exact artist, but I wanted her to see how good he looked even under artificial light. Right now, I just have him under indirect daylight. There is a brighter room in the house, but it's okay. I usually like this light better. So this is in 0 to 3. Like I said, I think it's gonna just fit him nicely. It'll still give that baggy effect. Do I have? Hang on, I'm gonna roll a blanket so I can have him kind of laying to his side a little bit. There we go. He's so cute. So cute. This one has built-in scratch mittens, which I'm probably not going to use right now. And I don't know what size these are. Oh, they're 0 to 3 too. So most of the booties they'll come in like a 0 to 3. Yeah, that's what I want to put him. Oh, he looks adorable in these booties. I love it. It's kind of warm, but you know, and we're in an air-conditioned home, and I would probably, if he was a real baby, I'd wrap him up nicely, and he might even be in like a sleeper. So I'm just gonna have him in his little onesie, and he looks great in this. I like the simple, a nice simple look for him. Every once in a while we'll do something bright and fun, but for right now I just want to put something simple on him. I love the color of his hair too. It's like a little golden brown. I don't know if the light picks up on it good. But he got a big head. That's right, Haas? You have a big head, Haas? He has a big head. He's a big boy. He's a really big boy. So that is all I have for you today. I wanted to just pop in, open up the gifts that came with that came with him in his box. I wanted you guys to take a look at him. Wanted to show him his movement a little bit. I'll do some more videos if I get the whim to record something and edit it and put it back on. I'm too lazy for that these days. I'm just too lazy for it. But I'll try my best. But that is all I have for you today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Maybe I'll make some time tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Although I might not want to change him. I did order something for him today. Oops, I have so much clothes, but I'm not sure what's going to fit him and what's not going to fit him. So, but I do have a lot of stuff, but I did order because I have a favorite t-shirt. If you guys, really quick, I like simple things and a simple look, and I ordered a Burt's Bee t-shirt. I've had a Burt's Bee t-shirt in my doll's wardrobe for many years now, and I can't find it. I know I found it like a couple weeks ago. I was like, I gotta remember where I put this, but I couldn't find it. So I just, you know what? It was like $9. So I ordered another one because I just love him in a little t-shirt with, you know, something cute, like cute diaper and some socks, and he'll look cute. But I really like this Burt's Bee t-shirt. You'll see what I mean when I put it on, him. So he just looks really nice and simple and just ready to snuggle. I'm not much of a holder. Like, I don't really hold my dolls that much. Hold on, I'm looking for a bib to put on him to see if it'll work with his outfit. Yes. Oh, but it has something different on there. Oh, well, this one has a little goose on it, but I just wanted to see how it would look. Oh, that looks cute on him. Okay, Haas. There you go. Doesn't really go with the bunny slippers, but that's okay. He doesn't know. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't even have a real brain. All right, guys, take care. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys again soon. And go follow me on Instagram. There'll be more pictures there of him. Hopefully some better ones that I've put up recently when I had to do them on the fly. All right, so I'll see you guys again soon. Take care. Thanks for watching.